All right, so let's start with this guy. This was the big attention getter from Legendary Beasts this last weekend. This is the 1/3 scale animated series. They have talked about making a few alterations, like making the Joker grayscale. But I just wanted to kind of hear what you guys had to say. It's the first time we've really had a chance to see it printed and painted up. What do you guys think?
What scale? So is the Joker significantly larger than Batman?
Yes,
that's my issue with this piece, because some of the characters look larger than others. Like Catwoman's clearly larger.
They are.
Clayface looks super small.
Yeah, the scales are all weird.
Yeah, they're all different scales. To me, it kind of reminds me of, I think I mentioned it in my video about it's kind of like one of those like movie posters where it's got like the different scenes and they're all different sizes.
Right. Yeah, like a Drew Struzan poster almost.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so I see kind of what they're doing with the art direction there. And some people like the look of it. Some people, but they don't.
Here's the thing: the characters aren't that much bigger than the others. Like Clayface, you could have clearly put like maybe where Catwoman was this way, because he's a bigger character, and like swap Catwoman and Clayface maybe this way. At least Clayface is a bigger presence. The rest of them look pretty much almost in scale, except for like what's his face? Yeah, Two-Face is a little bit bigger. Ra's al Ghul is definitely like super small looking.
Super small. Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
And Scarecrow.
Mr. Freeze has got his dome and
he's
holding the dome. So yeah.
I kind of like the fact that Joker's in color too. I think that's a
yeah.
Wait, where's Scarecrow? I don't even see Scarecrow.
Scarecrow's down here between Mr. Freeze and Penguin.
Yeah. There he is. Okay.
Do you guys think that the character should be colored?
No.
I would leave Joker
it looks better
with
anything. It looks better with Joker black and white. I like the change they're making. Although I think you have an option. I think you can get them in color as well as black and white. Like he's giving you the option.
So you don't think he'd get a little, like it might get muddy because of Batman's legs being gray and black?
Somebody actually did a mock render.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks good.
So it gives you kind of an idea. I think it looks okay.
Yeah, that looks okay.
I'm pretty sure he said. I read he said that he's going to offer two versions, one that's colored and one that's black and white. I don't know if that meant for like all the characters or just Joker's going to be, black and white.
I think
I think that too.
Yeah, and I think that there's still only an edition size of like 100.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll sell that out.
Yeah, regardless. It does have a light up feature. Some people have complained about his look, and some people say like some of these faces are animated series and some of them aren't.
Yeah, I kind of just thought the same thing. He's very simplistic, which I've said since the beginning for a large statue. I think it's kind of weird, but then as soon as you show it the base, I had the same thought. Like a lot of the characters on the base look a lot more detailed than he does.
That's a good point.
I would get rid of the dirigibles. I think they look ridiculously small compared to the figures.
That's a good point too.
And the villains, they just seem very randomly placed to me. Whereas XM did really well with multiple villains with a Batman piece. This seems, I don't like to say anything bad, but it seems very random. And the different scales doesn't help it. I think, Ra's al Ghul looks kind of ridiculous with Catwoman behind him being so much larger. I don't know. It's not quite, the base is not quite working for me.
I also feel like one thing that they could improve on is, I don't really mind all the buildings in the scale, but I feel like there should be something in front of Bane. The way his chest is just cut off there.
Yep.
They added Killer Croc. Well, somebody. I don't know.
No, somebody just did that. They didn't. That's not official.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I think because Jay started some like private group chat for all the changes that are going to happen. So Catwoman now is holding a jewel, and I'm pretty sure Killer Croc was definitely added. I'll have to go back.
Well, I don't think that was Jay. That was just a collector's suggestions.
I'll go and look. I'm pretty sure he agreed to it.
I mean, he might have. I just saw that the collector was just making suggestions of putting a jewel and putting Nora.
Yeah,
in
and then he
Dome.
made a post today saying, like he posted that Jay said, yeah, that's going to go through, and he was like, thank you, like
Okay, well,
himself.
good. Well,
Like
that's great.
Everybody thanked me for making those, making him make the changes.
Well, I mean, obviously he wants to listen to feedback, and hopefully they'll continue to tweak it a little. I don't mind it. I think that making Joker gray kind of helps bring Batman more to the front.
That's the mock-up one right there. I see Killer Croc on the bottom there.
Oh, yeah, they just used the. That's actually the Diamond Select Killer Croc.
So I don't know why, but I don't want the base to be square. There's something about the squareness of the base that's throwing it off for me. I want it to be round, and I want the characters to be more uniform.
I think round could be kind of nice looking, actually.
I agree with that.
So I guess we'll see. And again, limited edition. The other question I had for my collection is, do you think this would fit in next to my Prime 1 statues? Because this is animated where everything else is
so
comic book accurate.
Chris, I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point, God, probably 5 years ago now, I collected all of the Diamond Select busts.
Yes.
Yeah, right? I remember.
And the little sideshow ones.
Yeah, I remember the sideshow too.
All of them. And I ended up almost immediately selling them because once I had them and I had the display, it looked cool, but it looked completely out of place in my collection.
Yeah.
Completely. It was like a kiddie toy sitting in the middle of an adult, display. It was.
Yeah.
I always felt like that about the sideshow pieces too. Like the sideshow pieces, they looked really incredible, but and those were 1/4 scale, but they just seemed kind of simplistic being that large. It looked weird.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had a place in your collection that's completely separate, like if you had it, like let's say I had it on my desk right here or something, completely on a different wall from everything else.
Yeah, like
I think that would maybe work, but I don't have that space to do that.
Even the artwork, like I think if you had some nook or some corner of your collection that was animated series and you had some artwork up behind this, animated series artwork. I had beautiful animated series artwork, but I had the same problem with that. It aesthetically didn't go with anything else in the room and stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yep. Yeah. I agree with that. So anyway, I don't know. I think he wanted this to go up around August. So I don't know if that still will or not, but
it's great. I mean, it looked to me, I like it. I mean, I agree with Jeff's, comments on the base though, that there's some issues there. Scarecrow, they got to do something so you can see him.
I didn't know he was there.
Like put him up higher or something, or tilt his hat a little, or I don't know, something. And Ra's next to Catwoman like that. Why is Catwoman so large? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was getting the same impression. Like it was supposed to be like one of those like movie post, not movie, but like the what's that company? They always do like the Batman animated stuff. Mondo or the
Mondo, yeah.
Reminds me of like an animated poster or something.
Yeah.
But
I think that was the idea.
I don't know if it works well in statue.
So anyway, we'll move on from that one. They also had the Joker and Harley on display. And they also had this Venom, which I thought was pretty impressive. What do you guys think about this guy?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that in day one. Yeah, that Venom is awesome.
You getting this one, Billy? I know you collect a lot of the LBS.
Probably. I mean, it's so good. I'll have to make some room for something has to go.
That's kind of cool. You could display because you have both heads, you can display them.
Yeah, I think it comes off at the traps, so it hides the seam line, and that whole part comes down.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
A lot of details on the base, obviously.
So I was texting Eric. I was like, well, Sideshow had the best Venom for a couple of days.
Yeah. It's funny they fixed the legs. I kind of liked the way it looked with the 3 legs on Sideshow, but
I didn't mind that.
Looked kind of cool.
Second portrait here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where it's taking over his head.
Yeah. Let's go.
And then Then they also had this one
Yeah.
Look at those teeth.
and that one.
Yeah.
That looks like the Queen Studios bus, right, Eric?
Yeah. Now that you mention it, it does.
So there's the two of them side by side.
I don't like that portrait. It looks weird on that. The way the figure is in the head. Kind of reminds me of like.
Which one? The one on the left?
Yeah.
I think you could put a slice of pizza in his hand too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The next just has like a weird stretch. It kind of reminds me of
No,
like
it's like a
Killer
swap
Croc.
out. I don't know if you put it in the hand or it's just a separate hand, but I saw a picture of it where he has a slice of pizza he's eating.
It looks like also there's going to be two versions with like a backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One doesn't have that, so maybe there'll
And
be
it's
more
going to be
portable
light up
options.
features as well. So, yeah.
I wonder where.
This thing's
Definitely,
crazy.
lots of options, so that's cool.
Yeah.
They also had Green Lantern on display.
You know what? The switch out heads on this piece really are really cool.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Do you like this portrait?
I don't
Yeah.
like that portrait as much as some of the others, but I'm talking about the other version, the other Green Lanterns. Those portraits are really cool. That
He has no eyes, and Jeff doesn't like that. Remember?
This feels like a Finch drawing to me.
that looks great. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that head, and then there's also this one.
Yep, that's just cool. I mean, that if you read Green Lantern, that's just fantastic.
Now, Jeff, because there's, he told me there's going to be two versions: the metallic green or the regular, old school green. Which one do you like better? The one with the metallic or the?
I kind of like the metallic.
Yeah, I like the metallic.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I like the pose. I think it's a cool pose for him.
It is.
Yeah.
So anyway, a couple different options. Obviously, I would assume like this will be like more like the regular. And obviously, there is like this portrait. I don't think I have this is where he's got kind of that menace look in his teeth. There is obviously one with just a standard stoic portrait as well.
Right. And that base is cool too, with like the light up lantern. I like that.
It's simple.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like about that piece.
Yeah, I think it'll do well for them.
This Flash looks awesome.
I'd say the Flash looks good too.
Yeah,
Kind of has a Alex Ross look to it.
it really does.
Yeah, pose-wise for sure.
That's exactly what it is.
It's very, very realistic looking.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
the Barry only comes with 2 portraits, right?
I don't know. Oh, there's this one,
That's Wally.
and you can see it's got his fist. So there's going to be obviously a couple different arm swap outs.
No, these are 2 different statues.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see it. Well, maybe there's a seam. I don't know if I see a seam on that one where his neck is turned.
Are you sure? I think it's the same statue.
These are 2 different statues, guys. One's Barry Allen and one's
Zoom into the
Wally.
where his neck is turned. 'Cause I don't
Look at the
not that one.
logo.
Well, that one looks like it has a seam, but the other one, that one right there. Zoom into that. All right, there's a line. Okay, yeah.
There's a seam there.
Look at this suit.
Does the belt come off?
Oh yeah, there's.
I like the Barry Allen better.
I like this one way better
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
than that one.
He's pretty roided out there.
Yes, he is.
It's got the lightning juice.
You guys mentioned the sideshow piece. This one kind of came out of nowhere. I think it looks really good.
I like it.
It's
Yep.
awesome.
I'm not a huge Venom fan, but I love this statue.
I love how metallic he looks, like wet,
Yeah.
that wet black.
This
Yeah.
is the best thing they've done since the very first one they released. That was it the Maquette or something back in the day, like the OG
Yeah.
one.
Comic Cat.
comic, yeah.
Okay, as the panel, which one? Okay, if you got to choose one, this one or the LBS?
Ooh, it's two
I
different
actually-
scales, but
It's so
1/3,
different.
1/4 is apples and oranges, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're a 1/3 guy, you got to go with LBS. But this is
Well, I'm going with LBS. So.
Yeah.
well, if this was 1/3, what do you think?
This
Like
is-
if they're both the same size.
I mean,
I like
then
this
I would
one
be
better.
like, well, look at all the swap outs you get with the LBS. Now, if it was
Yeah.
just like 2 portraits on the LBS and this pose with that base, I might go with this. I think this looks great.
Yeah, it looks great.
Although you
They
do
both-
get an unmasked portrait on this one too. I mean,
You
the
do? Yep.
Face.
Yep.
That looks great too.
Do you know who sculpted this one?
Great.
I know Richard Luong did the artwork for it supposedly, but then somebody posted a picture. It was like taken from a.
There's
book or
art print.
something.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, an art print. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he did the artwork for that too.
It's kind of cool. You can see that it's got blue paint on it too to give it that shine.
It's Ricardo Calderon.
I'm not as familiar with him.
So there's also a hand swap out. He's holding Spider-Man's mask.
Yeah, with the exclusive.
Yeah.
With the exclusive.
Looks like it's his first thing with Sideshow.
Okay.
This is going to be.
There's a lot of promising talent here. There's the Spider-Man hand,
Yeah.
and the unmasked portrait looks really good to me.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the LBS a lot, but I think I prefer this one if I had to choose one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not about which one's better. It depends on if you're a 1/3 guy, if your collection's predominantly 1/4,
Exactly.
But
Or if you're a Venom collector, you're in luck
then you just go for both of them.
You go for both of them.
Just can't go wrong with either one of them.
because they're both just fantastic.
Yeah.
I really like the way this pose looks with the Spider-Man mask.
I got the Martin Canali one, which I know some people didn't like that, the one with the glider, and because the green overspray. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this one. I like it. The only thing is like it's a little. He's 23 inches, so it's a little short, but yeah.
Mhm.
And there they are side by side. Can't go wrong either way there. Looks good.
It'll pair up good with that symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Eyeball
for
in.
sure.
Now it's
Yeah,
going to be
for
harder
sure.
for me to find that.
Yeah, I'd say that one's harder to find now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the bane of
There
my
it is.
existence. See what I did there?
It's pre-order time.
Here we go.
Might be. Yeah, I see what you mean by the fingers.
Yeah, but like Dan said, you might be able to tuck the coat in. I mean, maybe they just didn't do it for the pics.
Yeah.
Could be. It does look good.
He does look good. Yeah.
He does, yeah.
I think they really captured his eyes.
So everything is fabric except the head sculpt, and obviously the base.
And the hand.
I mean, obviously
Full silicone.
he's a statue, but I mean, I think everything on him. I don't know about the pants. I'm assuming the pants are.
The boots look like they might be sculpted. Actually, the pants. Yeah, the pants are fabric, right?
Like the
I don't
vest.
know. It kind of looks like the pants might be sculpted. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the pants are sculpted.
Could be. So maybe it's just the coat.
Yeah, because I'm saying that's pretty impressive if they made that vest and all that stuff. I think that's sculpted.
But Prime 1 did a pretty good job with the vest because with that statue, if you got the ultimate, you got 2 poses. One where he's got his hands out and then one where he's holding the vest.
That's the one I liked, his arms out.
Yeah, you would just pick up,
Me too.
the legs were there. You just pick up the whole torso.
Somebody in the Iran said only the coat is fabric.
Nice.
Well, that's impressive then. That's a really good sculpt.
Yeah, that is real good.
Oh, Aaron, sorry. I say Iran.
Yeah, it looks good to me. I think that would look good on my shelf.
I agree.
Bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf.
It's a bottom shelfer.
This is something from J. Scott Campbell. This is part of the McFarlane line. I thought this one was really nice. I've seen a lot of him doing stuff with Sideshow, but he's done quite a few pieces now with McFarlane. Looks good.
I wonder if we're gonna have a new sideshow fairy tale fantasy for San Diego.
I bet you will.
That is not that far off.
I know for a fact that they are already filming Sideshow Con promos.
Oh, that's interesting.
So stuff's happening.
Yeah, I saw the banners were already going up in the gas lamp district.
Yep. We're getting close. This was a Azrael I thought was cool looking. At first I thought it was Sean Murphy, but it's not. But part of their black and white line.
Not one of my favorites.
Yeah. This was one from PCS. They're re-releasing this statue, but in 10th scale.
It's a good idea.
I think so too. And it's going to be a pretty good size 10 scale.
Yeah.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah, pretty expensive probably.
Well, yeah, but we don't know the price yet, do we?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Everything's expensive though.
Is Jeff's Modoc.
Yeah, MODOK. Did you order one?
No.
No. As I
Not
say,
yet.
the reason I have them on here is they announced the edition size of 200.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is another piece from McFarlane. Just another statue that's going to go for pre-order to Spawn. Thought it looked pretty cool with all the cape action.
Yeah.
Hopefully his truck doesn't get hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading in the news, somebody hijacked the Nintendo Switch 2 just came out. Somebody hijacked an entire truck of Nintendo Switches.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That's some money there.
I'm hearing an echo. You guys hearing that?
Yeah, I heard it all night. I know it's not me because I've been toggling my mic on and off. So
Hmm.
I already
Is it?
troubleshoot
You hear?
it.
You hear it from me?
From
I
everybody.
mostly hear it when Chris talks.
Yeah.
It's like someone's watching us on YouTube while on the show or
Someone's
something.
got the TV on you.
Could be. Anyway, this is from Regal Robot. This is another one of their maquettes that they're doing. I didn't recognize this character, so I don't know what this is from.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Something from Star Wars. but
Yeah, Star Wars. I just don't know what movie.
Is that a head wearing a coat or something?
That's maybe
Might
must
be a
have been
show.
probably
Might
from
be one of
Jedi.
the shows,
And wearing a coat.
Sideshow also announced Cad Bane is 250 on this one.
I ordered that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love that piece.
Yeah. That's $250 for the EX though.
Yep, that's correct. But I want that EX.
Yeah. This thing is great.
This
turned
one
out
has
really good.
started to ship. Yeah, as I say, I thought this one looked really great.
Was this PCS?
PCS.
Yeah.
This one has the two vampire girls in the back, but then also two other swap out portraits where they're a regular face.
Yeah, I saw some other photos of this. It looked really, really good. Like just like the proto. Maybe it was these. Yeah, it might have been these actually.
That looks good.
I thought it was cool. Like the blood is her suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was really clever. There's the other faces where they're biting down.
It's like that liquor bottle. Was that
Yeah, and this piece comes with a free divorce.
Yes, it does. Lawyer
Free-
fees not included, though.
A free ass chewing from your wife.
Yeah,
Free
yeah,
ass.
yeah. Good
Make
luck,
your-
anyone getting this one.
Yeah.
This is the 1/6 diorama. Some in-hand photos. Not the greatest portrait
Not the greatest portrait.
in Catwoman there. Yeah,
That's horrific.
That's bad.
pretty awful. I think Batman looks okay.
Marginal.
Batman looks bad to me too.
Yeah, he doesn't look good either, I don't think.
Like he's like, what the hell? Yeah.
There's
And the
way
suit's
too- there's way too much
over-texturized.
Yeah.
over texturized on that suit. Yeah.
It's not only over texturized, but it seems like it's oversized texturized.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
too big. The texture's too big for the suit.
It's actually getting me dizzy.
I remember with the proto complaining about how his suit's gathering there up by his crotch. It's like, come on, Bruce, can't you design a better suit than that?
That's right. Get him some better fabric, Alfred.
Alfred got a ring iron his pants.
I didn't realize you could have him separate too. You can have him just by
That's
himself.
probably how I would do it if I were to get that one. You know.
That
but-
Catwoman stays in the box.
Yeah,
Woman stays.
yeah. It's too bad. I don't really understand like what's happened with again like the proto looked pretty good, but oof.
The proto was her Tinder profile, and
was
That's what showed up at the bar.
was the filter. Yeah.
This is the Temu Catwoman.
Uh-huh. Wow.
It's also pretty bad photos, but yeah, I don't think she turned out. I think even if it was a good photo, it's still a little bit off there.
that nose is looking very Pinocchio to me.
Yeah.
Looks something.
Something. So anyway, it's a shame. This one I think was taken by JWR. He had a chance to go to Fan Expo Dallas, which I really like this one a lot. Catwoman's
And Tony
face,
Daniels actually signed it. He got to see it in person and sign it. Yeah,
that's great.
cool.
Still not sure about Catwoman's portrait, but I do like Batman.
It's making her face look a lot better now.
But
I like the metallic of the suit, of her suit.
yeah,
Yeah, that is cool.
That face doesn't work for me though.
yeah,
It does look more cat-like than the usual Catwoman, but I don't think I want that in a Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Tony's work to me.
Yeah.
It does.
Here's some in-hand photos of that Joker and Harley.
Is it ugly female character night, or what are we doing?
I still like this portrait. I don't care what you say.
You like that one?
Oh, well.
I've always liked that first portrait more than
You
the
like this
second.
one better?
I don't know if I like the way it turned out, but I like the production.
How much have
for
you
it.
had to drink tonight?
Yeah.
I'm sober tonight.
So if you close in on that one, does that one look pretty good?
This
I think
one's
that one
way-
looks better.
This is
That
way-
one looks pretty good.
I
Well,
kind of like it.
I don't know. Zoom back out a little.
She looks like she needs to be in France with Chris or something.
Oh my god! It's
I'll give you some nightmares here for Eric.
Hey, dude, that is
I don't know. You're zooming in pretty. What was this? 1/5 scale?
It's 1/6, I think.
Oh,
I'm
6.
glad it's not
No,
just. I was
might
beginning to
be
think I was in a grumpy mood or something.
so anyway, I think the statue's fun. Not
But
something I wanted to order, but
Did they
I do-
come out with anything else from this line?
not a thing.
Nothing. And they teased like a Batman too, or something like
Well,
that.
I mean, they did the Batman and Catwoman. Maybe that's one.
Didn't they do
couple years
Gambit and
ago.
Rogue?
No, they had when they teased this, they had teased a few other things.
Yeah, I thought I saw Gambit and Rogue. No. Yeah, they did like a.
No,
Yeah.
Maybe that was an
I'm
option.
talking
Yeah,
about
they did, but
they-
not. It's the Marvel.
no, there was a
Oh.
DC Mythos line that was good. That's what this is, right?
Yeah, this was
I
a Mythos
think.
line. Yeah,
I'm guessing that it didn't go very far.
No.
I don't think they sold a lot of this one.
It looks like he was given the finger from this angle.
So yeah, he's snapping.
this one's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. I actually got to see the real puppet a couple last week when I was in London doing the Harry Potter tour, which was incredible. I've got that video coming out. So I think it's already available to members, but it was so cool to see all the sets and all the real props. Unbelievable. And it was even cooler that it was where it was filmed. They just kept everything.
Looks like Dobby really takes care of his teeth.
I was gonna say, I think it. Yeah, I don't know if he's that white,
Yeah, he really flosses big time.
but I love the hair. There's like real hair in it coming out of his ears.
Yeah,
That's fun. This is some photos of the Indiana Jones again. Some I don't know if they're bad photos or not, but I'm just glad that Jeff likes it better.
yeah.
Speaking of Jeff, we have Jeff Morris in the chat.
Hey, Jeff Morris,
Hello, Jeff Morris.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Morris.
we miss you, my friend. Here's some photos from Jeff.
Yeah,
See, I like that. I like that.
I really like the
Great.
way you had it lit because I
Yeah.
feel like it really captures the shadows. I don't know if you did that intentionally for the video.
It's like movie.
But-
I did it because I only have an overhead light in the sanctuary, and his eyes were completely in shadow because of the brim of his hat. So I needed a light coming up to show the face.
But I think it really helped.
Is
Yeah.
it from any one of the movies, or it's just Indiana Jones?
I think it's supposed to be Raiders because if you look at, he's got the idol down there in the base, and the things that he stepped on that made the arrows come shooting out of the walls below on the top of the base there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty fun piece.
I think that's my angle I prefer right there. To me, I kind of see the most resemblance from the side, like right.
Mhm.
Oh,
That
no.
looks good right now.
Yeah, I like the little blood trickling down his face too.
I see it in
Yeah.
the first picture you showed. I think it looks like him.
I really like the jacket. It almost
Yep.
looks fabric.
Yeah, it looks good. I think that looks good right there
That looks
to me.
really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see Harrison a lot. I mean, it's a younger Harrison, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it looks really good. And again, I really think the way you lit it really helps captures the shadows of his face
I
Yeah.
think so.
and brings him out even more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my complaints about the J&D is that I just think he looks too damn old for those early movies.
Yeah. I think that's the problem with all of the silicone. It just ages a lot of the characters.
And
Right.
that's with any statue. That's why I love lighting, specifically like each statue. It just changes the look of the statue when you have it lit up a certain way.
Sure.
I agree. This one also went up for pre-order since our last show. This is that Mythos Mall, but they're doing it in quarter scale as a premium format.
It's really cool.
I love this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, since I got the Vader, and then the light up, I went ahead and PO'd this because I mean that light up on that Vader Mythos 1/4 is amazing. The light
These will look really great together.
Yeah.
Well, Sideshow showed them all together, the Asajj Ventress and these two, and they look fantastic together.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all dynamic. I mean, it's just, everything's flying out. It's just very good.
The one I would like them to upscale next to 1/4 with the light up would be the Emperor, because I did the Emperor in 1/4, but of course, no light up or anything like that. So they need to do him, I think.
Oh, you mean they did him in 6? You want him in?
Yeah, 1/6.
Yeah.
I want him in the 1/4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Can you imagine his lightning?
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
It'd be awesome.
Look at the difference.
Jeez.
Yep.
This is 1/5 the original Mythos.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I've seen the smaller one in person. It's really good looking.
I'm assuming the smaller one was not a light up either.
Nope.
No.
They
So
did the light up with the 1/4.
Yeah,
None
that's
of the
nice.
1/5s have light up sabers.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful piece. Threw this one in. This is a I don't even know who makes this. This is Infinite
Web exclusive.
Statue and Collectibles, but this is a new Army of Darkness quarter scale. I thought it looks okay.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't think it's as good as the Prime 1, but the head kind of looks like a doll head to me.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks.
But,
like
I mean, you can see Bruce Campbell there. I mean, especially his eyes.
Yeah.
I think they did a nice job there. And again, I've not heard of this company, so I don't know if they're good or reliable, but I know there's a lot of Evil Dead out there that collectors that like this stuff. So anyway,
60 centimeter. Yeah.
this is a new one from PCS. We got to see the full reveal of this Conan. What do you guys think of this one?
I don't like the base.
I think Franco sculpted this, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
You're not showing it with the girl.
Yeah.
we haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
I think it's really cool. I like it a lot.
I think there's a lot of good detail. I think the skin looks really good. The paint on the skin looks good.
Sculpt is color.
Yeah. I just don't know that I need a Conan in my collection.
Yeah.
Hello.
There's your lady.
Say hello.
Looks like Jessica Biel to me.
She really does.
So is this all one statue, or is this like the EX or something? Is this the?
Yeah, you have to choose one or the other. You don't get both because
Wait.
the keying is different.
Yeah,
So-
you get that one or this one.
So you could get the axe, or you could get the girl.
Wait, can you leave that? What's the difference between? All right, so one has a sword, one has an axe. Okay. One is a head.
holding a head.
For a second, I thought the girl was naked in one.
So there's no
pretty
like
damn
ultimate
close.
with axes and swords and heads and girls. Like you just get everything.
There's no deluxe version where you get everything. There's not. You have to choose one or the other.
Oh.
I think most people will probably choose this. If I had to
I
guess.
mean, I think it looks better like that.
Yeah, it's about 500 extra.
It's a whole nother person on there. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're just looking for a great Conan piece for just under $1,000, this fits the bill.
Is this
And if you want a quarter scale naked Jessica Biel, then you get this one.
Yeah.
What is it? I can't remember. Is it quarter or a third?
Dimensions would suggest quarter.
Yeah, go back.
24.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say quarter.
Yeah, it is quarter.
How much is it?
So
You got
Conan by himself at
Got a half character on
Sideshow
the page.
is $755. So it's
Okay.
probably a little less than that at straight from PCS. It's $1255 with the girl.
Wow.
You get You get 2.5 characters. There's half a character on the base, all chopped up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
No head.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Spending a
Heyo.
lot of time on this one.
Yep.
It's like-
Yeah, I wonder what.
Hopefully that tape sticks. He-Man and Battle Cat quarter scale maquette has been announced by Tweeterhead, which is, I can't even imagine how massive that thing's going to be.
It's going to be as big as the Bat Bike.
Yeah,
These pieces were big in 1/6.
really big.
They're going to be huge in 1/4.
Yeah, that's going to be insane. And then they're also doing the Skeletor as well.
I mean, if you're big fans, I would think this would be huge for you.
Yeah, ultimate display
Yeah.
for this thing. I mean, really.
Yeah, you put those two together in the center of any He-Man collection.
Yeah,
crazy.
at quarter scale. Oh, it's going to be awesome. So I mean, yeah,
Especially with the movie coming out too. So
Oh, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. It's be good timing if he gets it out on time.
That's right. This is the first statue I've seen of Superman from Iron Studios. This is 10 scale. Not sure about that portrait.
That's not from the movie, is it?
Yep.
I was like, is this a spoiler when I posted it? Because the dog looks bigger. So I guess the dog doesn't stay a puppy throughout the whole movie.
well, my thought was, who's going to buy this? That
Wow.
was my thought.
I know a spoiler, but I can't say anything about it yet.
Okay.
I've been sworn to secrecy.
So why do you say that, Matt? Just because of the portrait or the whole thing?
Portrait.
Okay.
Portrait. Yeah,
can see
portrait. Yeah, the portrait. And how he's got his arms, I don't see it. And, of course, we've been spoiled with, you could say, well, you've been looking at Henry Cavill for all these years, but that portrait is just, no.
Yeah, I don't like the portrait either, but I'm okay with the rest of it.
Yeah.
Is that what the trunks look like on the suit?
Yep.
Uh,
So anyway, I guess we'll see. They also are doing a Fantastic Four.
I think these are really cool.
these all look great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these a lot.
That Human Torch is fantastic.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal here.
So in the trailer, she says that she's pregnant. So, but they don't show the baby. So I'm guessing at some point throughout the movie she has him.
Yeah, the baby's in the statue.
Yeah, that's a thing from the comics too. There he is. There he is. Franklin, right? Am I getting the name right?
I have no idea.
Looks like a Franklin.
But I like the colors on the, I don't know what that's supposed to be, whatever protective shield that is, but
Yeah, it's
colors
Franklin.
look cool. Thing looks good.
So we're seeing the movie during San Diego Comic-Con at a local theater.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be real fun.
And that'll be great.
That looks awesome.
Doesn't that look cool?
That looks good.
Yeah, this one's got a really dynamic base. I mean, look at that. And it's pretty tall. Like, it's got a really good footprint.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's not lit up, but it looks like a light up.
It does.
No, it's not lit up.
Yeah.
Just painted well.
Mm-hmm.
Prime One has teased a couple of more portraits about their Flashpoint Batman. Still thinking about this one.
Good looking
I
portrait.
like that piece. I'm tempted, but
The red makes it pop.
it
Sure
does.
does.
I agree.
What was that?
That's a notification. Sorry.
It's so
That's the noise when my brain turns off.
See, that looks really cool.
Yeah,
That's
I love
great.
it.
That's very tempting.
Like I said, I'm kind of leaning toward just keeping the middle of my room just all the different Batman, quarter scales, and I think this would be a cool one to add.
This is quarter scale, Chris?
Yeah.
Quarter scale, yep.
Yeah.
As is the City of Bane. He goes with the one where he's on throne,
Oh,
and that's a quarter scale also.
I think he's waitlisted already.
He might be. I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
That red makes it pop though.
This one is also now out for pre-order. The Kong versus Scar King. I on the way to Europe, I watched. What the hell? It's Kong -1 or +1 or.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That was really good.
it was great.
that was the best Kong movie out.
Yeah, I was so glad. I think you guys recommended it, and I was like, I had not heard about it or anything, but I'm like, it was really good.
Quality film.
Yeah,
That's the same place where I watched it on a flight.
that's cool.
Now this, on the other hand, was not a quality film.
No, I agree.
I was like, I thought you were gonna say, Chris, on the way you watched this, and I'm like, you must have been bored.
I was going to ask you how your nap was.
Well, it's funny because I watched the Kong movie, and then I've never seen Kong versus Godzilla. I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't Kong +1. It's Godzilla +1, right?
-1.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, -1. And so I watched that, and I'm like, well, I've never seen the Kong versus whatever, and they didn't have the original one, but they had the next one. I think it was this one, and I think I made it into maybe 5 minutes of the movie, and I turned it off.
Yeah, it's awful. It's really terrible.
Was this the one where he gets like a tooth pulled or something like that, or like replaced?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes. This was
It's
it.
awful.
He goes to the dentist and
He go-
all this.
And then they give him like.
And then
No,
he
he
has
does.
a baby. He finds his illegitimate son. And
Thanos
it's like,
legs in the
boy.
gauntlet.
come on, Warner Brothers.
I'm really glad I missed
Jesus.
that.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, the statue looks fun.
that's about the only thing that's fun about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway. That Lilith has also gone up for pre-order since our last show. I still really like these.
They look good, like when you see photos of them out, how the snake kind of shines. You know, the scales on the snake shine. You know, snake skin.
Yeah. The bonus version has the nameplate. There you can kind of see that shine, that shimmer.
Yeah.
Look good together. I love this. So this is a 3rd scale Stitch from Hot Toys, but he's got the fur on him.
You said 3rd scale or full scale?
3rd scale.
Oh, did they make a full scale one too? Somebody?
I thought it was full scale, but somebody corrected me and said that this is 3rd, but it's still really large. But how fun is that if you're a Stitch fan? Like that's. I hear total silence, so I'm assuming you guys are not as impressed as I am. Clearly,
I saw the movie and I wish I could have left after 5 minutes.
Oh, really? It's that bad?
Well, to me, I don't know. It just I'm not the audience, I guess. I don't know. I was just so bored. I was
Well, it's a Disney remake, and their remakes have been
just
horrendous. So
couldn't keep myself awake. It was just not good.
Well, that says a lot.
But
it's cool, but it looks like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, I can see that. Some new figures from Hot Toys. Thought this portrait looked really good.
It does. I like it a lot.
yeah, it's cool.
And they have a new Clone Wars as well. Got some cool battle damage on it. Peter Parker last stand suit.
I like that suit. Something different. You know.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's got the
What is this from?
spider. This is from Spider-Man 2.
It kind of looks like a motorcycle riding suit.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a leather jacket.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
this is
definitely
from the
something
movie?
different.
This is a video game or a movie?
The video game.
Video game. All right, I was gonna say, I don't remember this from the movie.
Oh, it's like one of the suits you could purchase.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
And this, I don't know what this is from either. This is
That looks
Well,
like him though.
he's one of the variants from in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
that Deadpool's trying to find.
Oh, that's right.
Wolverine.
That's
it's,
right.
Age of Apocalypse. Oh, it says right
Yeah.
there. I knew that anyway.
That's right. Anyway, I think the portrait looks really good.
Yeah, it looked like just like him almost.
Is that his 80s hairband hair or what?
I must be.
Yeah, I'm getting like the Lost Boys.
Yeah,
vibe.
exactly.
Yeah, James Bond. That was kind of cool to do a different license.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks
I
pretty
don't
good.
think its likeness is okay. I don't feel like it's perfect. I feel like it looks better there.
Yeah, it looks good there. Yeah.
That looks good.
Not bad. I thought this one looked really good.
Suka.
I haven't watched this show. Have you guys watched it?
I keep
Yeah.
turning it on and I don't pay attention. I can't get through. I can't get
I
through
watched-
episode 1.
I
I'm
watched
like,
it so long ago. I don't remember what it was about.
I enjoyed it, and that's a
I'm
good
in-
likeness.
I'm excited. We're a week away from the 3rd season of Squid Games.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I love that show. I love that show.
Looking forward to Sandman. I don't know if you guys were watching that. That's coming back on.
That's cool. But
Last
this portrait
season.
looks good.
This movie was fantastic.
Yeah, this was a good movie.
I haven't seen this one. The other movie I watched on the plane going there was the Captain America with
Oh,
Harrison Ford as Hulk.
what'd you think of
Or,
that?
Red Hulk. What?
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was okay, but my wife watched it too, and we both said, did we miss a couple movies?
Oh yeah.
Because there's stuff that happened in that movie that like that island of the big statue thing that's in the middle of the island. Like what movie did that come from? I think I missed an Ant-Man movie. Do you know what I'm talking about when they go to that? It's got that big statue guy out of the water.
I think you had to have watched the Captain America Winter Soldier series,
Yeah, say there's TV.
and that'll set this movie up a little bit because some of the characters that are in that you see for the first time in that series.
Okay, well I didn't even know that was a series. First of all, so I got to go back and I guess watch that. But
Well,
I
that
haven't
says
had
a lot.
we haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, so I'm glad to hear that you guys liked it.
Yeah, it is good.
These are some ones from Sideshow that they're releasing slowly. They're all from Scum and Villainy, some of the bad guys, some of the creatures. These are all the ones they're doing. Make a lot of Star Wars fans happy.
Are these 6 scale?
Yeah, 6 scale.
With that Flashpoint Batman, they're only making 250.
Mhm.
Oh,
Ooh, it's like I said, it's very tempting.
It's still in stock.
I'm wondering if Todd has it, or Todd will still take a pre-order. I wonder.
This one's from Prime One. It's one of those busts that they are doing from Pacific Rim.
mhm.
A lot of detail on these. Not my cup of tea, but still cool to look at.
Yep.
And this is another one that's got like the little people inside manning it.
Those are movies that I have tried and wanted to like
Yeah.
get into, but I
Yeah.
just can't.
First one was the only one I liked. Damn.
I think I seen parts of the first one. That's it.
Yeah, I saw the first one. I thought it was okay, but I agree. It's just
I don't
I
know.
just don't
why.
think it's not our cup of tea.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know.
Oh, that's me.
Hey, there's Eric with his
There's Eric.
amazing art germ.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
cool.
was excited for that.
That's probably like my favorite piece that you have.
Yeah.
It is. It's definitely a looker. It's one I stare at a lot each day.
Yeah, it's
not
really
because
good.
it's no. Yeah, I was surprised. Like he does a lot of work on like comic books. So when I saw this on like 11 by 17, it's a big piece. I was like, oh man, gotta grab that.
Do you have it all framed up, Eric?
No, not yet.
No, yet.
That's my next project. This actually framing all my. I have stuff like I have stuff just like laid around my entire house, not properly hung on the wall yet. It's just
Have you
moving
considered?
around each room.
Gotta give a shout out to Brad. This is Brad and his family meeting up with our family at Disney. This is outside of Waltz, or actually inside of Waltz.
That's fun.
That was a great chance to hang out and talk to him for an hour or so.
Did you guys do the VIP thing when you went there, or no?
Not this trip.
Okay.
We did the VIP when we were together in Florida. This is you guys. What did you guys think of this convention? Was it fun?
It was packed.
Yeah, it's always one of my favorites. One, because it's near the house, and two, it's just usually like a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff, which is different. But yeah, I would say this year felt more crowded than any other year that
It
I've
was
been there.
celebrity heavy.
Yeah.
So it brought more people out.
Tell the audience what show it is.
Oh, this is Philadelphia Fan Expo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.